Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're focusing on a very specific piece of hardware, the NTI RACMUX-VS17-NT-8USB.
That is a mouthful.
It is. So before we get into the specs, let's just break that name down. What are we actually looking at here?
Well, it's basically the ultimate shortcut for data center management. RACMUX is just rack mount KVM.
Okay, KVM MUX.
Exactly. And the VS17 just means video switch with a 17-inch display. So you're getting this industrial strength KVM drawer that fits into a tiny 1RU space.
It's all about consolidation, though.
Mm-hmm. Massive functionality in a small package.
So the big promise here is control, right? The ability to manage up to 8 USB computers at once.
Yep. PCs, SUN machines, NMCs, all from one spot.
But I have to ask, in an age of remote everything, why do you still need a physical drawer like this? I mean, that's the real question, isn't it?
It is. And the answer is it's for when everything else fails. That's why the engineering is so important.
Okay, so let's unpack that. This all-in-one design,
Mm-hmm.
what's actually, physically jammed into that little 1RU space.
I mean, think of it as a complete workstation that just slides right out of the rack.
A whole workstation.
Yeah, you've got the rack mount LCD monitor. You've got a specialized SUN USB keyboard. It's compact, but has a really great heavy-duty tactile feel.
Right.
Then there's a trackball mouse, and of course, the brains of the operation. NTI's own UniMUX 8-port USB KVM switch.
Let's talk about that monitor for a second. It's a 17-inch LCD, but the resolution is 1280 by 1024. That seems kind of old school.
It does, but that's actually a feature, not a bug.
How so?
Because that specific resolution is crucial for compatibility. Think about older BIOS screens or specific server consoles that just don't play nice with modern high-res monitors.
I see. So it's about utility, not aesthetics.
Exactly. It's all about making sure you can see what you need to see no matter what. The sources say it's super clear for troubleshooting.
And there are a couple of physical options too, right?
Yeah, you can get it with a standard 17-key number pad for fast data entry, or if you prefer, a large padded wrist rest. Depends on the use case.
Okay, so that's the hardware itself. But you mentioned the engineering is where this thing really differentiates itself.
It really is. This is where it goes beyond just, parts in a box. It's all about usability and reliability when you're on the data center floor.
So talk about efficiency.
Mm-hmm.
What are some of those engineering details that actually speed things up for an admin?
Well, for starters, the installation. It's specifically designed so one person can do it.
Which is a huge time saver in a cramped rack.
A massive one. And once it's in, it's all about ergonomics. The screen tilts back up to 120 degrees, so you can always find a comfortable viewing angle.
And what about stability?
Yeah.
I've used cheap rack drawers that feel flimsy or just slam shut on you.
They've completely solved that here. They use what they call torque friction hinges.
Okay, what does that mean in practice?
It's a fancy way of saying the monitor stays exactly where you put it. No wobbling, no springing back. It's solid.
And the drawer itself?
That locks into place when it's open, so it's not going to slide back in while you're working. And it even has an auto shut-off for the LCD when you close it, just to save power.
These are smart details. But I hear the real technical safeguard, the secret sauce, is something else entirely.
You're right. It's the dedicated microprocessors. This is probably the key insight into why this hardware commands its price.
And what do they do, exactly?
They're there to prevent the CPUs you're connected to from locking up. Essentially, they keep tricking the host machines into thinking a keyboard and mouse are always attached.
So you get continuous, reliable control over all 8 computers no matter what.
No matter what, it's a fail-safe. You can't have a machine drop its connection in a crisis.
That all ties back to our first question about physical reliability.
Yeah.
So when you put it all together, what does this mean for the person actually buying it?
Well, the final specs show it's built for diverse environments. The drawer depth is adjustable, from 24 inches all the way to 39 inches deep, which is a huge range.
So it fits in pretty much any standard rack.
Exactly. And then you have the approvals, CE, RoHS, and really importantly, it's TAA compliant.
And just for anyone wondering, TAA compliant means it's approved for government and federal contracts. That can be a complete deal breaker for some buyers.
Right. And finally, the bottom line, the current price for this is $3,240.
And that includes a warranty.
A robust 2-year warranty, yes.
Okay, so that's a significant investment. And that brings us to our final thought for you to take away.
Mm-hmm.
Considering that price and all those very specific features from the legacy video resolution to those dedicated microprocessors, what value do those engineering details really add? I mean, beyond just simple multi-computer control.
Yeah.
When failure is not an option, what's the real cost of that specialized reliability in a large enterprise? Something to think about.